If you have negative canthal tilt, you're cooked. Low set cheekbones, cooked. Upper eyelid exposure, cooked. You've probably heard it all before. Black pill ideas like this are everywhere. Maybe you've even started to believe it yourself. But here's the reality. In modeling, perfection isn't what gets you noticed. Standing out is. A striking, unique look is what separates a regular good-looking guy from someone who turns heads on a runway. But I want to get into some things that an everyday person can do to look more like a model. Step number one is going to be getting lean. Hollow cheeks, a sharp jawline, prominent cheekbones, none of that shows if you're carrying extra fat. Every top model has a defined face and a sculpted jawline, and it all starts with a low body fat percentage. But guys, it's not just your face, your body matters too. A lot of guys think that you need a super muscular bodybuilder look, but that actually works against you. Clothes don't fit you as well, and it gives off more of a gym bro vibe than a model vibe. And honestly, it caters more to the male gaze than the female gaze. On the other hand, if you get too skinny, you just look weak and unhealthy. The goal is the perfect middle ground. Lean, athletic, and with enough muscle to look strong, but not too bulky. You want to aim for that V taper look, broad shoulders, a wide back, and a narrow waist. To achieve this look, you want to be prioritizing your rear and lateral delts, your upper back like your lats, and your chest. I'll leave a link in the description to a video that fully breaks down how you can build a V taper physique. And when it comes to being lean, I recommend doing cardio 4 to 5 times a week and also getting on some sort of de-bloating protocol. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a video on that. Now, the second thing is going to be your style. Your style is your personal brand. It shows who you are, what you stand for, and how you express yourself. Every model has a different style, but the most important things are going to be versatility, practicality, colors, and attention to detail. Versatility means being able to pull off many different outfits and styles while also being within the female gaze. Now, practicality means wearing clothes that make sense and work in real world settings. You don't want to be walking around in a trash bag because it's unique, or you want to give off that runway model look. You want to wear clothes that make sense. You also want to know how to dress correctly for the occasion, not overdressing to stand out or underdressing to seem nonchalant. When it comes to colors, you want to just make sure that you're wearing colors that complement each other. One simple style hack that instantly makes your outfits look more put together is called the sandwich method. It's super beginner friendly. If just match your shoes with your shirt, and it creates balance from top to bottom and makes your whole outfit look intentional, even if it's basic. Now, lastly is attention to detail. This is what will make you stand out to women the most, and that's because women notice small details like rings, jewelry, a nice watch, hats, or even a nice belt that stands out. I personally noticed I started getting a lot more compliments on my outfit once I started accessorizing, and especially when I switched to these belts from today's sponsor, Anson Belt and Buckle. This is a family-run company that's been around since 2009, and they've completely reinvented how belts should work. Instead of holes, Anson uses a micro-adjustable track system with quarter-inch increments, so your belt fits perfectly every single time. These are genuinely some of the nicest belts I've ever owned. I ordered a box set with 3 buckles and 3 straps, and this gives you so much versatility because you can literally mix and match any strap with any buckle, so your belt will always look perfect with any outfit. Once you experience that kind of fit and comfort, trust me, you will never want to wear a regular belt again. But here's the thing, this isn't just about style, it's about feeling more comfortable, more confident, and more polished in what you wear. Anson's belt adjusts with you throughout the day, so whether you're sitting, standing, or on the move, you're always comfortable and looking sharp. And if you're wondering why you should trust them, this is a company that's still proudly family owned and operated, has over 40,000 5-star reviews, and backs their belts with a lifetime guarantee on functionality. They stand behind every product they make, and once you get one, you'll see why. Now guys, because Anson Belt and Buckle is sponsoring today's video, when you click the first link in the description or scan this QR code to build a box set, you'll get 2 bonus pieces, a buckle and a strap, completely free. That's 3 buckles and 3 straps, which can be mixed and matched into 9 unique belt combos all in one box. It's an exclusive deal you won't get anywhere else, so click the link, build your set, and upgrade your belt game today. Now guys, moving on, number 3 is something that all models have, and it's a striking or unusual eye area. The eyes are one of the most important features when it comes to standing out as a model. Whether you have positively or negatively tilted eyes, deep set eyes, or even unusual coloring, the goal is to have eyes that draw attention. Now, a few universal things that will make your eyes look better are thicker eyebrows and eyelashes, a white sclera, healthy under eyes, and a good contrast between your skin and your eyelash and eyebrow hair, or your eye color. I made a full video dedicated to how to fix your eye area for men, so go watch it in the description or it'll pop up in the top right corner of the screen. But overall, it's not about having perfect eyes, but using your unique features to your advantage. The 4th thing that you need to have is clear skin. This is going to be one of the biggest things that makes you stand out from the average guy. Clear skin is essential. It doesn't mean you have to have perfect poreless skin, but it does mean that you should have a nice complexion, an even tone, and free of any dark spots or blemishes. And to start, you want to invest in a good skincare routine that works for you. Start with the basics: a cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, and exfoliant. I can give you specific product recommendations based on your skin if you DM me on Instagram, or you can go watch this video. I made a full video on skincare. Now moving on, let's talk about posture. This might be one of the most underrated tips because all models have good posture. This can transform how you look instantly. Not only will it make you look taller, but it'll also widen your frame and make you feel more confident, adding to your presence. Now to fix your posture, you want to be doing 20 chin tucks against a wall daily. I also recommend doing neck curls, 3 sets of until it burns, maybe just 20. You don't want to be doing it till failure because you don't want your neck to be too sore the next day, especially the first time that you do this. Your neck tends to get really sore the first time you do it. Those 2 exercises will help fix your nerd neck over time. Next, for rounded shoulders, you want to hold a towel or a PVC pipe or even a broomstick and then do overhead pass-throughs. I recommend doing them slowly while focusing on your breath. You want to be doing 3 sets of 10. Lastly, if you have anterior pelvic tilt, you want to be doing hip flexor stretches and also train your abs and glutes to strengthen the muscles around the area. Now let's talk about your smile and your teeth. Your smile is one of the first things people notice, and I'm sure you've never seen a model with yellow teeth. I'm sure you guys already know to brush and floss your teeth 2 to 3 times a day, but what's really going to make a difference is using whitening strips and going to your dentist and asking them what you can do to professionally whiten your teeth. If you want to take it a step further, maybe you have crooked teeth, I recommend seeing an orthodontist to see what you can do to straighten out and align your teeth. Another thing you can do to have a better smile, this might sound a little bit goofy, but if you're actually taking modeling seriously, this is something that they do all the time, and it's looking in the mirror, practicing your smile and seeing which angles you look best from. There are no models that don't know their best side, so if you're someone who actually wants to take modeling seriously, this is something that you probably will have to do. And if you're someone who's not trying to take modeling seriously, this is something that'll still help you out because understanding your best angles is just going to help you be more photogenic. Now lastly, we have your hair maintenance, style, and hairline. Your hair frames your face and can completely change how you look, so you want to make sure that you're keeping your hair healthy by using the right shampoo and conditioner. I have full videos on hair maintenance for men, so I'll leave a link in the description. We also have picking the right hairstyle for your face shape. I made a full guide on this. I think a lot of you came from that video because it's still the most popular video on this channel, but if you're still struggling to find the right hairstyle for your face shape, just DM me on Instagram and send me a picture of yourself. I can help you figure it out. But I'd say generally you want to go for hairstyles that balance out your face shape. For example, if you have a long face, you don't want to be getting a hairstyle that's super high on top. You want to get a hairstyle that's more balanced all around. Now let's talk about your hairline. If you have a hairline that's slightly receding, I highly recommend using essential oils and a dermis stamp twice a week. But if you're receding a little bit more, you might want to go for finasteride and minoxidil. That seems to be the best solution right now. If it's even worse than like a Norwood 2, then at that point you might want to consider a hair transplant. Now lastly, let's talk about facial hair. Most models usually don't have facial hair, so if you have a good facial structure, don't be afraid to rock the clean shaven look. If you're a guy who's a little bit older, I do recommend rocking some facial hair. In general though guys, black men usually look better with facial hair, so if you're a black guy, having some sort of facial hair, maybe like a goatee, might be a better option for you either way. One more thing guys, if you want a full facial analysis and a roadmap of how to improve your looks, go ahead and join my online community. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Also guys, don't forget to check out Anson's belts, first link in the description. With that being said guys, this is the end of the video. I hope this was helpful. See you guys in the next one. Peace.